Who doesn't like beef stroganoff? I gotta tell you, I love it because growing up, my mom Irene used to make it all the time and she had a lot of variations with it. Well, I took her recipes and I put it together to make this one. It's actually quite simple, all in one pan. Let's get cooking with style. What I love about this beef stroganoff dish is you can use lesser cuts of meat. We're using sirloin here, but you could also go filet mignon. You could go lesser than that. You could even do this with ground beef, and if no one eats beef and they like chicken, you can make chicken stroganoff. So let's get things rolling here with this. We'll throw a little bit of olive oil in a medium-high pan, and you can see that is pretty hot right there. You can already see it smoking just a little bit. We'll throw a pat of butter in there, and then we're just gonna throw the meat in here like so, and that's what you want to hear, a nice sizzle. And don't worry that the butter is not melted, because it will. We're going to season with some salt, and then cracked pepper. And you can go heavy on the cracked pepper here. We're going to give this a bit to sear up and get nice and brown, and then we're going to add our onions and garlic. So it's been about 3-4 minutes, and everything is caramelized really nicely here. The meat has got a nice crispness to it, and we're going to add our shallots to that. You could also use regular onions. Since this is a little more elevated, I would go with the shallots. We're going to put the garlic in, and we're going to take our cremini mushrooms, and these are actually going to kind of substitute as meat as well, so you can go a little bit more mushrooms in there. And we're going to saute this around again and let the mushrooms cook along with the shallots and garlic. And that'll actually start to pull some of those drippings up off the pan. So a few more minutes and we'll be ready to go with the sauce. So mushrooms, shallots, garlic, that's all got a nice sear on it. Now we're going to deglaze with a little bit of beef broth. And that's going to pull up all the drippings off the bottom of that pan. And you can already see the nice sauce that's there. But now we're going to add our sour cream. And be sure to save just a little bit for garnish. Okay? We're going to mix that in, and we're just about ready to plate this up. Let this simmer. Look at it, how it's all coming together there. Oh man, this is going to be so good. And we'll let this simmer just a little bit to thicken up. The sauce thickened up perfectly. Now at the very end, I'm going to add a big healthy pinch of parsley to that. We want to put it at the end because the aromatics of the parsley will come out at the very end. This is ready to go. Let's get it all plated up for the family. Beef stroganoff is traditionally served over egg noodles. I dress them up a little bit with some butter, seasoning, and parsley on top. So this is all ready to go. Let's just plate it right on up. And this is going to be served family style, but we're going to dress it up a little bit more. You remember I said save some of that sour cream? We're going to put a nice dollop right on top. And since I'm the cook, my hands are clean, I can do this. Put that like so. And then the final little touch, some parsley on top of that. It'll set everything off. That is a dinner for 4. The family is going to love it, and I know you will too. If you'd like this recipe and more, go to our website, cbs8.com/recipes.